Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dappuccino here. The name of the channel is Deja Vu Royalty Diecast Garage. Basically, what we're gonna do right now, a haul that's been going on for I guess the past 2 weeks, and my birthday was a few days ago. It's been a few days now, like at the beginning of the week, like last Tuesday. And I was off. Unfortunately, I just took that one day off. But I had some days off coming up. And so I'll probably, even though I was only able to hit one shopping center, to be honest, to pretty much, and I was doing other stuff though. Bought me some shoes, some minor. At this stage in my life, man, my birthdays are more about um, reflection, celebrating with family, and pretty much, looking at the big picture rather than just going out and partying and going all out. Done that in my early 20s, early to mid 20s, and some a little bit in my late 20s, even a little bit in my 30s. I was married for a bit, so but I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty much conservative when it comes to that. But enough about me rambling. It's all about the diecast. And first thing I got a gift from my best friend who knows I collect diecast, and he knows my favorite brand of car, believe it or not, is a Mercedes. I think in my mind, I came close to getting one. This was like many years ago, but I decided not to because I felt like when the maintenance came up and dealing with things like replacing tires or, like I said, maintenance and stuff like that, I thought it was not practical, especially for the one I wanted. And being that only would be only be probably get to drive it like maybe 2 days out of the week, mainly on my days off, just didn't make sense at the time. So maybe someday soon, maybe a Mercedes Benz will be in my future. But right now, nah, I just like the cars. And now they changed. This is 2008 Mercedes Benz CLK 63 AMG Black Series from the Hot Wheels Premium Power Trip series, which I didn't see in my Target or Hobby Lobby locations. But he lives in, well, I think he lives in Maryland. So he pretty much has different, I guess, yeah, he goes to the same retail thing, but they have different things on the peg sometimes. And I don't know if it's less collectors where he is. So sometimes he finds some goodies, man. And he makes sure he asks me at work what I'm really looking for. And sometimes he makes a mental note and he tries to see if he can find it. He's a very good friend. So this is pretty cool. And I think this is from 2025, but I don't care. It's a great addition to the collection. And I spent too much time on that, but very cool. I didn't look to see what else was in that. Yeah, because it's got a Ford Lightning in there, and it's got a Jeep Grand Cherokee, Mustang, BMW. All these got snatched up. Probably, I'm shocked I didn't see that Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Shocked that didn't become a peg hunter. But the BMW M3 has been released so many times. And I don't know if there's a chase car for this. Maybe a black 2008 Mercedes-Benz CLK 63, because it is the last car in the series. I got this from Harris Teeter. 62 for Angela. I think this is 2025 too. But I didn't see it in my earlier on. And this is one of the ones I was looking for. I'm not really into Harry Potter like that. My sister is a huge Harry Potter fan. She was reading the books before most of the movies was made. So, but yeah, I like the patina on this. And I used to use this card when I used to play Forza on the Xbox game. Kind of a sleeper. And, oh, that's Matchbox. Should have said that's Matchbox. Of course, you say it's Matchbox. And we got a Monster RX-7. Should have said that's from Harris Teeter. Yeah, I was just going to the grocery store. And they reduced their section. They used to have a larger section. And I think they might have been just moving stuff around or doing some remodeling. But they usually had like a bigger like toy section. I didn't even see the toy section. They keep some diecast near where I guess on an end cap near where the cereal aisle is. And I was able to, actually it was on a shelf. It's a shelf and kind of like a shelf end cap type situation. And I found this, the Harry Potter Ford, and I found this Monster RX-8, which is the 2026 color variation. And this is the third Monster RX-8 I found, I think, this year. I think the other two definitely from 2025, but I'm still glad to get them. Because I love this casting, man. This is a great casting for a customizer. Because if you, the body, the way they did it is perfect. And the weird thing in Hot Wheels, the same guy, same designer for Matchbox actually did the same casting for Hot Wheels. Of course, they're under the same umbrella, Matchbox and Hot Wheels. So sometimes the designers, they do go back and forth on special projects, especially for Hot Wheels because they're the bigger brand. And unfortunately, they end up taking the designers from Matchbox that they want. They did the same thing with Junai May, and they did the same thing with, ended up doing the same thing with the late, great Rio Asada. And a couple more. This is a cool casting, man. I got the white one. And then I had the red one. And I have a green one. I think there's a blue one, too. Wouldn't mind having a yellow one. Next, moving to our Target haul. Got this Pagani Zonda. Is that CQ? I don't know. I hope I pronounced it right. From the Exotic Car series. And this is new for 2026. So we got some 2026 castings in here. For a while, I was like, man, I'm playing catch up. Because, you know, people on some channels, they get the cases in advance. And people are asking me why I don't deal with the cases. Because you get repeats of like at least several cars 3 times, and it's a lot of fantasy castings, and a majority of the licensed castings don't have head light and tail light details at this time. And with the space, I mean, I have nephews, but I only have one small nephew who pretty much he's grade school age, so he still likes Hot Wheels and Matchbox. My 2 older nephews are in their late teens to 20s, and they don't deal. They play video games. So I don't know what I would do with, you know, the castings I don't want at this point. And we got this VW ID Buzz Bomb HW Euro, and it's 2026. Yeah. Kind of homage to the legendary Beach Bomb, which the pink one is a legendary and a very collectible casting that I think goes for anywhere to the hundreds to, if it's still on the card, thousands. But this is pretty cool. Got this custom Honda 2002 Honda E casting from HWEV. Another 2026 casting. Pretty cool. They don't even make this car no more. I think they stopped making this car in 2024 because it wasn't as successful as they thought it would be. They were trying to get some of that Tesla money, I think, and it didn't work out. And I was surprised to find this. The majorette short cars in Europe, these are everywhere. But this is the first time I've seen majorette. You usually see majorette and on a bigger card, and it comes with a case. So this is surprising. This is their entry level. And since it's I found this at Target. Since this is a Chevrolet C10, I love the Chevrolet trucks. Only the headlights are done, the taillights are not done. But it was pretty good color combination, and the execution is dope. It's better, I hate to say it, better than what Hot Wheels is doing with this casting at this time. I hate that molded and the stuff, little stuff that they have on the casting, the surfboard and stuff. I don't know, it makes it look cheap to me. I liked it when it had a removable surfboard, but they were complaining they can't do that no more because of budget expenses. Like this with the modern wheels. It's a pretty cool little truck. And they got the Target 2020. I found this at Target, but BMW M4 Cabriolet, I should say. And some moving parts. Pretty cool color, I guess. I prefer like maybe different color for this, but it's got white interior to contrast. And, the steering wheel is kind of chunky looking. They could have did a better job on the steering wheel. And of course, the moving parts do not have rubber tires. They have plastic tires. And I think they changed the price for this. It was a little cheaper, I'll admit. I think $1 maybe cheaper now. Last but not least, from this Target haul, we got this 1970 Plymouth Sport Fury GT, something I've been looking for because my father, well, I should say my parents, because my mother drove it too. My father, when I was a child, they had a 1972 Plymouth Fury, saying my age, in the 80s. Plus, they were, a young, hardworking, struggling couple trying to get it with 2 small children. And it was a pretty good car for them. And my dad was still in his hot rod phase, but it was big enough to be a family car. So even though the 72 looked a little better than this, it had hidden. Did it have hidden Yeah, it had hidden headlights too. But the back looked a little better. The whole body style was better than 72. So this is pretty cool. My dad also owned, I think, 2 late 60s with the stacked headlights Furies. So sometimes I pick stuff up because it reminds me of stuff my dad had. And this is from 2025. Unfortunately. What's the color for this? Jamaica Blue Poly. Very interesting. So, last but not least, I went to Barnes and Noble, and they had the '65 Mustang 2+2 fastback from the Silver Series, from the Vintage Club series that I've been hearing about, but I hadn't seen them cars. They had most of these cars here, but the only one I was interested was Mustang. I didn't see the Porsche, and that's probably what everybody wanted. So that's probably why I didn't see that. And it was kind of high. I ain't gonna lie. But it's Barnes and Noble, and they don't really do that. Usually, they get stuff at a discount from them. But this bad boy was, I think, $4. And basically just playing for patina. It's a mean patina, though. I'll give it to him. I like stuff like this, barn finds. Usually don't stop in Barnes and Noble because they might have something, they might not. But I was shocked to see they had the Jada pink slips too. They had Jada pink slips. They had some other stuff too. They had speed icons there. Maisto speed icons. I think they had a couple, but I had those. I think I gave one the pink slips to my friends because it was a Porsche. The same one who gave me the Mercedes. And I bought him a Porsche book. So, because he's really been coming in, man, finding stuff for me. And last but not least, what we have is the European car culture box, which is from 2025, but I haven't seen this at my Target or Hobby Lobby locations. In fact, I see none of these boxes there. I think I saw the other one. Did I see it? I found one at Marshall's. But I seen other ones, something similar at Hobby Lobby, but I didn't want it. So they got the BM. This is the Hot Wheels. Like I said, it's a Silver Series, so it has plastic tires, but they have full headlight, taillight detail. And you got the BMW 507, you got the Mercedes-Benz 190E, which is rarely released in mainline. You only find that in premium, and you'll be lucky to find that because everybody always snatches that up. You got the Audi RS5 Coupe, which is pretty cool. I like it. Alfa Romero GTV6, what's that, 30? I wasn't really too enthused about that. Or the Volkswagen Golf MK7, even though I like the wheels on that one. It's kind of big, though, for the cast and the proportions of it. And the 1996 Porsche 911 Carrera, which is a design Rio Sada did. So it's cool to get one in full headlight details, because sometimes the headlights will be done on this cast in the main line, but the tail lights won't. So that's pretty much it. That's my birthday haul. And this is Show and Tell 229. I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down. Random people who happen upon this channel. Hope you decide to hit the subscription, hit the notification button, leave a like, or if you feel like it, leave a dislike behind. It's always good to get feedback and comments, because I can always improve this channel. And until the next time, peace and blessings. And remember, the motto here at this channel is, this is not the best diecast channel, but it's not the worst either. The other motto is, we show a little love for the diecast. So peace and blessings. Take care of yourself. Until the next time.